What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord series, running as a Battanian vassal. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, we have reassembled the Dragon Banner and pledged our allegiance to Kaige-O and the Battanians. Now, long term, very long term, our quest is to weaken the Empire. To be honest, whether or not we do that in this run, well, we'll see. That is a very long milestone. As of right now, I think a good goal to have is to take out the Valandians. They have been our biggest threat, our biggest nuisance, our biggest enemy. So that's kind of our goal right now. Obviously, Valandians aren't the only people we'll be going to war with in this campaign. We've been at war with the Empire, the Aserai, the Sturgians. We need to take back some of our castles from the Sturgians, but we currently are not at war with anybody. We can have up to 212 troops. We basically maxed out our party here. Radan, we've given him some troops to work with. Hopefully he's leveling up. And we wait for the next war. But what better way to start off than with a tourney to see if we can continue our losing streak. We, the professional losers of the tourneys, we'll see what happens. Oh, we missed the block.
I'm lost!
The two-handed parts of the tourney are so difficult. Which sucks because it's our highest skill. There we go. Alright, let's do this, Darbard. Let's do this. Why do I feel like our swing speed is so slow, even though we have like 250 skill? And Arwa loses the tournament. One of these days, we're gonna win the tournament. What is our skill? 240. Why the heck is our swing speed feel so slow? How is Arwa? She does have 229. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. What do we want to level Arwa up in? She has decent polearm, she has decent riding. I'm assuming she's using a one-handed. But I wouldn't mind having her run a party on her own at some point, so I might try and level up her steward a bit. That didn't really help with things, but our wife also has a level. She has pretty good combat skills. Could put some into there. Does anybody else have skill points? Doesn't look like it. So we'll kind of level them up so that they are pretty efficient at running their own parties, because we can have up to 2 more parties if we want. Kingdom strength, we are getting close to that 9k mark. Our strength is going up. We have 5 towns, 8 castles. We're stronger than the Northern Empire. Western Empire is pretty strong. Southern Empire is in shambles. Khuzaits are super strong. Aserai is super strong. We are contending with the Sturgians. And we're getting pretty close to being even with the Valandians as well. So for right now, we're just kind of waiting for a war to kick off. We do need to gain some more influence, because then we could urge our people to go to war ourselves. But let's go ahead and check on our city, see how all of our construction is going. We are pretty low on food as well. Okay, we have the waterworks, roads and paths, and the mason. I believe it was the courthouse. Bonus to owner's influence. And settlement loyalty. Let's go ahead and add that to the queue. Let's go ahead and invest more money into here as well, so we get that boost to construction. And let's go ahead and get some food. Grain sells pretty cheap here. Take some butter. Take some meat. Take some cheese. We do need to level up. Increases melee damage against mounted troops. You would think the dragon banner would be way better. But we'll get some diverse food, and then let's put the hardwood into our warehouse. Trying to think. There's probably a good amount of deserters down here. This is where a lot of the battles between the Azurai and the Valandians are happening. So let's see if we can't pick up some influence by defeating some deserter parties. Caladog nearly has a 300 stack. That's quite impressive. Quite impressive. Looks like both of these sieges were successful. They only have an army of 252. Could nearly take them out ourselves. There's another army of 575. They're already cleaning up the deserters. There's an army of 999. And there's Durthert himself. I don't know if we will find deserters. It looks like they're already cleaning them up. Party size. This is just tracking, I think, Durthert's party. We could see how the siege goes. I would assume, yeah, Durthert's army is going to come back. Belgear's down. Oh, he's got 1,000 troops. Western Empire and Southern Empire at war. What causes deserters to spawn? Well, there's a group of 40. Suppose we could just take them down. It gives us something to do while we wait. And these seem to be Azurai troops. We'll probably just end up telling all of our troops to charge.
Footmen! Attack! Cavalry!
Keep our cavalry on the flanks. With our new acquired Valandian knights, we should have some pretty destructive cav, which I'm very excited about. See if we can't maybe level up our horseback skill.
Horsemen, kill them!
Well, apparently your horse is just faster than mine. Good sir.
Cavalry, forward!
I got javelins.
Run while you can!
Did we just deflect an arrow? Let's get our cab to charge now. And we're taken out by the cataphract. Son of a gun. Nicely done. 2 dead. It's not bad. Both Sturgians. We got 11 influence. A bunch of prisoners. And tons of level ups. Nicely done. Do you guys have any horses or food? You do have food. The rest we'll leave for experience. Since we are not hurting on money, there was another 40 stack over here. Let's see if we can't find them somewhere. If they haven't already been taken out. I'm assuming that's a party. I like how you can see how many mounted troops there are. I mean, it makes sense. You would see the hoof prints when tracking. Still pretty cool, though. Small band of Sea Raiders. Workshop income's up to 1,100. There you are. There's that party of 40. Perfect. Oh, they just give up. I suppose that works. Go ahead and donate these prisoners. Take all of the food. Whoa. You heard rumors of a secret pact being forged between the rival Imperial factions so that they can combine their forces against the enemies of the Empire. Whoa. Quest activated. In order for the Empire to go into its final decline, there should be fewer than 4. If this happens, another kingdom... Oh. Istiana knows of the rise of your Battania. Rumors say Istiana is planning to undo your progress. Be ready. Conspiracy strength? What does that mean? What the heck does that mean? That sounds horrifying. Alright, let's go donate these prisoners, though. Maybe we can find some more. And party of 16 is not really worth our time. I need to find, like, a party of 100. That would be worth our time. We should also probably take out this hideout. I'm pretty sure hideouts hurt, like, our prosperity in the region. Donate prisoners. 34 influence. Back up to 137. Not bad. This should also help keep our villagers safe. If we take these out, we'll probably just send our troops in. You have high vigor. So let's keep increasing that. And increase control. You will be a fine warrior. Flandian peasants. I'm good. We will take all of that, though. Some new horses and some food. I would assume that means the Empire is going to join forces. How do we stop the conspiracy strength? Is there a way to reverse that? Is that just, like, depending on how strong we become as a faction? What does that come down to? I feel like all deserters are going to be in this region. Maybe we'll just take out this party of 16 to kind of, like, reset it, maybe? I don't know if that works. Like, the more parties you take out, the more that'll spawn. Probably just send my troops against this force as well. Not really a need in fighting it. Only 2 wounded. The rest can stay. Those are some pretty nice boots and gloves. I don't think anybody needs any upgrades. Actually, you need a huge upgrade. Take it. Okay. Then we'll leave the rest. .41 force bandits. Gonna be straight archers. Could be worth our time. Or they're gonna surrender. We'll take that as well. Now, when a party surrenders, does that also give us influence? I haven't been paying attention. Or do we only get influence from, like, fighting the battles? Our scout is leveling up nicely. You will not marry my sister. Is there a way to marry, like, say, my sister to my companions? That way, I would assume my sister would stay within my family. Since we are a noble, family and companions should not be part of noble families. $29 looters. Nice. You are our scout, so we're gonna keep increasing that. Get scouting maxed out for us. And more prisoners. At least we're getting a bunch of free food. I honestly don't know if that went up at all. Because we were at 142 before, but we've also been gradually increasing our influence per day. I think it might have, though. Alright, let's drop these prisoners off. We do have a bunch of looters within our realm. So another 38. We're getting pretty close to 200. Let's go pick up some more food real quick. We just ate all of it. Our morale is super low. That's because we have no food. Let's just grab a ton of grain. Grab a ton of everything. Okay, that should last us a while, 24 days. Now our morale's back up to 72.9, and it should be... Yeah, we have the food variety. Are there any more battles taking place? Did they make peace? No. Polaros is under siege, I'm assuming by Western. Yes. So they're gonna be down to... Oh, this is getting besieged. By the Northern... Southern Empire is going to be down to 1 castle and 1 city. They're about to get wiped soon. The first faction gone will be the Southern Empire. Which is actually who I did my last run against, or with. For the Empress. I mean, we could use our influence to start a war. Which I feel like I would probably choose the Sturgians. Just to get our territories back. But I don't want to use all of my influence to start a war, because then I won't be able to bring up an army. With Radan's force, we'd only have about 325, which I don't think will be enough to take a castle. By any means. This is giving us a nice bit of horses. Even if we're only taking on 8 at a time. We're making the land safe again. Vlandian lands, yes. So we are making them safe. See if we can't help my villagers. Be free, peasants. Be free. I need a battle. I might just start the war against the Sturgians, especially while they're occupied by the Crusades. And that will stop us paying for their troops. So let's drop off these prisoners at Pendraic Castle. We'll upgrade our party members. We'll bring Radan into our party. Or we could just join an army. Maybe we'll do that. Another 7. Alright, let's look at this for a minute. We have Landia, who is at war with the Azurai. They would be distracted, and as soon as they make peace with the Azurai, I would assume they declare war on us. But I'd like to get our cities back over here. We could declare war on the Northern or Western Empire, which Northern Empire actually took this. But we could make some decent progress against the Sturgians, and we could really only go one direction, which would be like this area first, because it's closest to us. It's not like the Vlandians where we're kind of like surrounded, so we could spread off into any direction. Strategically, I think the Sturgians would be the best for us to gain and hold territory. So I am going to go ahead and propose the war. It's 150 influence. Well, let's do it. To war! And I'm gonna wait for an army to join. We could, in the meantime, try and take out Sturgian parties if they're over here. Or, we could do some raiding. Because there shouldn't be very many parties that could stop us. And that will help our war score and war effort. Like these guys. Oh, I bet we could take them. Both parties. I'm gonna start getting some Falkspin in our army as well. If we sort by tier, we have 1 Fion champion. We don't have any Banner Knights yet. We have 6 Oathsworns, 7 Fions. We do have 1 Falksman. We have 1 Sturgian Spearman. No, we have 2. A lot of our people are still tier 3 trained warriors. And tier 3 archers. We still have quite a few tier 2s as well, but most of our volunteers are leveled up. We still have 1 Sturgian recruit. Fight me!
Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace. At least until I find out who you are, anyway.
I am Derngill, and who are you? I can offer you a glorious death in battle, or the hospitality of my dungeons. Actually, I think you're the one who ought to surrender. So we fight. We are outnumbered here. That third party ended up coming in, but I would like to test our strength. This could go horribly wrong, and we could start off the war on a bad foot. I'm actually gonna keep you with the bowman. Although you have better range and influence than we do. And you have really good infantry influence. So I'm actually gonna make you the leader of our infantry. I feel like that makes sense. To battle, men! They do outnumber us on cav. They have a ton of infantry, which means they shouldn't have too many archers. I might pull back here and kind of sit by the water, so it's harder for the cav to flank us. We're gonna start in shield wall. We're gonna put our cav on the flanks. I hope you guys have decent line of sight. We should have probably tried to take that hill, but they have 2 archers. I don't know if that's a good thing, because their infantry could overwhelm us. We're gonna have to do solid damage. Archers, fire, please! There we go. Who is shooting us? Cav? How are these missing? I swear he's not that far. Focus the men without shields! Gotta be careful of that cavalry, though. At least they're advancing slowly, because they're in shield wall. That cav might wreck us.
Horsemen, charge!
Charge! It looks like they have more lower leveled people, though. Let's hope that's enough to deal with their numbers. We are about to go down here. Our infantry's getting overrun. I think our cav got wiped as well. Stay in formation! Oh, I think we got overran. Alright. I guess that third party made it a little too much. Our archers should do decent. We just caught a javelin to the face, didn't we? If it wasn't for their cavalry, I'd almost say that we have a chance. You know what we probably could have done with our archer superiority is we probably... We got 25 kills. Our companions didn't do bad either. Our clan warriors got demolished. 5 kills out of 21. Fions did pretty well. Heroes, eh. Highborn warriors, not bad. Highborn youth. So our archers didn't do bad. Our Oathsworn got wrecked. Picked warriors, eh. Battanian skirmishers, negative. Trained warriors, negative. Skirmishers, even. Volunteers, obviously wrecked. Okay. It gives us an idea of what kind of troops are good against the Sturgians. Well, that's one way to start off that war. On the losing slide. Free me! No, chase this party, men. Free me! 30? I am not... No, I'll sit in the dungeons. He didn't even put me in the dungeons. Caladog! Come free me! Now they're gonna take me deeper into their territory. Maybe we should have taken it. Khuzait's in the Northern Empire. You know what? I'll take it. But now we gotta chop all our horses again. Don't we? We gotta drop all this food. Please tell me we make it. Okay, I think we just made it around. Alright, well, we spent quite a bit of money to get free, but it is what it is. Man, that makes me feel like we shouldn't focus archers like that, but... Where's Caladog? Down here. Let's increase your morale. And we want... Probably just gonna take warriors. I don't want Sturgian Cav. I want their warriors. I don't necessarily want recruits to have to level up either. And we'll see if maybe we can pick up some Plandian Knights. I was kind of hoping our archers would do better in that fight. That was not the case. Make sure we have enough food. I'm probably gonna take the crossbows as well. I wonder how their infantry compares to ours. This cavalry is gonna boost our movement speed as well. I was really confident in that fight. I'm a little disappointed we lost, honestly. Feel like we kind of shouldn't have. Okay, we can bring a lot of our people back to our party. Radan is in Caladog's army. Oh no, he's running from Ragnavad's party? That's not good. Are you getting caught? Yes. I wish I could see how many you're up against. What is this? Whoa! My spy spotted some conspirators at the camp and some local bandits have joined them. My spy does not know if they are expecting an attack, so I implore you to be cautious and to be ready for anything. Needless to say, I'm sure you will send any documents you can find to me so I can study them. Go quickly and return safely. Durngil, I hope this letter finds you well. I have learned from a spy in Unstank Castle that our adversaries have set up a camp in its environs. She could not tell me what they plan to do, but if you raided the camp, stole some of their supplies, and brought it back to me, we could get some idea of their wicked intentions. Search around Unstank Castle to find the hideout. Told you about a group of conspirators operating in a hideout in the vicinity of Unstank Castle. You should go there and raid the hideout with a small group of fighters and take the bandits by surprise. Interesting. Okay, well that's certainly new. I was really hoping that they would be distracted by the Khuzaids. Have they made peace? Yes. So they're only at war with us. That explains it then. I was gonna say, honestly, if they're not running, if we're up against the Sturgians, Falksmen might be better. Although they do have the jabs, don't they? Those jabs could be pretty painful. We just lost that battle. That's a huge blow. So I think we should stay with shields. And now I also kind of want to do this quest. Our scout can return, and then it's just Darbard. Now we're gonna be back to having volunteers. I'm curious to see where that enemy army will go. We have 34 archers, but we can pick up some Flandian Cav here. That's a city. Maybe we'll go back up, like loop around this way. Let's get our scout in our party. And then that should be how our party was set up. Can we just send our troops in here? They're sieging Pendraic Castle. We get some archers back. Okay, so what does that do? Did that weaken her conspiracy strength? How many do they have here? Beric is of age! Our little brother. So now we can bring him into our force. Start leveling him up nicely. Nice. Alright. Pick up some cavalry. Oh, these are cataphracts. I forgot this is Empire territory. Alright. How big of a force? Are they sieging it yet? Not yet. $55 archers. We might just have to make some Battanian cav, which isn't going to be as good. Darbard has escaped from captivity. We could always make our little brother a governor once we get another person going. Let's get you your party back up started. Farrock, you're gonna come to me. And Darbard, you are regrouping. There's Derngill! The fake Derngill. You only have 306 troops. But I don't think we have the we definitely don't have the influence to raise an army. We could recruit for Redan. They're about to take Pendraic Castle. We can't beat back that siege. Darbard's here. I don't want to give him too high of troops, but I also don't want to give him too low of troops either. Let's make sure you have a decent amount of archers. Alright, so we're gonna have to take Pendraic Castle back now. You have 636 troops. We just lost it. Alright, what I think I'm gonna do is I am going to raise a force of just me in Redan. Keep our parties together. And then we'll join kind of with this force here. Let's see if we can't get some more Vlandian Knights. Derngill. 2 Derngills have created an army. Let's see whose army is better. The problem is we're not going to really be able to recruit more or upgrade our cav because we don't have war horses in our party. You're running from Ragnavad's party. You're probably going to get caught up in those mountains. If you get caught, I'm tempted to go and help you. As of right now, I'll just take what I can get. Honestly. mean, this is pretty smart. We might be able to catch them out now. Alright, wait for that next party to go in. Boom. $1,500 versus 1,100. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Soldiers! Troops! Move! Cavalry! Move!
I also think that I was doing this wrong. So we were doing toggle.
Cavalry! Cavalry!
Transfer. Yeah, transfer all 6, right?
Cavalry!
Yes. Okay, we figured out how to do it. I think that was what, last episode or the episode before. We weren't sure if we could. We split our cavalry and then wasn't sure if we could like redo it, and we can. So if we wanted to split our troops or combine our forces at any point, we have the opportunity to do that.
Soldiers! Soldiers! Move! Cavalry, move!
Got 64 cav over there.
Move!
Let's get our infantry with their infantry.
Cavalry, give them hell!
Get our cav to charge with their cav. Infantry, go ahead and charge. You know, we gotta get our screenshot of the day. With the Battanian flag. Get hit by somebody. Everybody's like in mail armor. It's kind of hard to tell who's who. Especially for the guys who don't have shields. Okay, we're getting wrecked by those archers. Oh, they spawned behind us. We're surrounded, men. I knew that was gonna happen. Now I think our archers are getting slaughtered by their cavalry. Sometimes I really hate the reinforcement system in this game. Like, reinforcement should always somehow spawn behind. Always. Like, behind, their own troops. Ouch. And now our reinforcements spawn way back here. See if we can't find somebody to take control of. But I think it has to be of our own party. Like this guy. Look at the difference in the draw speed. And the troop count's pretty even right now, but I think we have one more batch of reinforcements. I don't think that's close enough. Reinforcements spawned in the back again. Although we are starting to crush their numbers. I see a lot of green. We're starting to overwhelm them. I just caught an arrow. Not the cavalry. Come on, man, finish them. Yeah, we're definitely down to our lower level troops. We've only lost 29 to death. That's not horrible. I think we can go ahead and fast forward now. Victory! Oh, we haven't met this person? What the heck? Alright, let's definitely get our people upgraded. We need some better troops, that's for sure. Grab a couple Falksmen. Do we need stuff? Our brother, Shorty. I'm gonna leave the mule behind. Still not worried about like trade goods and stuff. We'll take all the food. Let's see. You have a one-handed and a two-handed. You have a pole arm. We honestly didn't really get any gear. What's our party comprised of now? Alright, I think we have an okay amount of cavalry. I might get a few more. And then I'm gonna say we should focus on chance to lose troops. But they get wounded. No, lose one troop. %25 chance of losing one. Our morale's doing fine. Let's go ahead and just take the traits or whatever. Pick up some more troops. Do a quick sweep. Should drop off our prisoners. We'll drop them off at Astor Castle. And then hopefully these two armies will go and hit Pendraic. So we can get that back. Our armies are starting to disband. We only have 90. Puts us up to 131. Still don't think we can really afford an army right now. Alright, I'm only gonna take higher troops now. We're gonna start being picky. We need more war horses. I think both of our armies disbanded. Probably only take tier 3 or higher at this point. Okay, they're back at war, or they're still at war with the Azurai. Manage town. What do we want to get next? This increases our patrol party. Reduction in garrison wages. Caravan visit rate. Let's get more food. And workshop production. And then, do we have anybody? Yes, we have 6 lords. Awesome. Awesome. Thankfully, our castle's kind of on the front line, so they should bring prisoners to us. You could do with a little more range in your party, but I think your party's about to be maxed out. How are we looking? 114. Yeah, we'll change some of these guys into cavalry. Like here. You're faster than I am. Is 106 your max party limit? No, it's 119. Let's see if we can't pick up some more Sturgians. I'm not too interested in level 2 troops, though. I don't want to join this army yet, not until they start sieging. And I don't think our companion will recruit in enemy towns like we can. We do need to think about food. Just grab a bunch of grain for right now. Kind of wait it out. Modwan. You are being built in control, it would seem. Control for throwing weapons, though. I want you to become an archer. Let's get you some two-handed. There we go. Shooting at targets. And endurance. Alright, we should be getting close. Got a third tower, which isn't bad. You're building a ballista, but you're probably gonna assault soon. They have 3 catapults. And there we go. So, we will go ahead and open up with this battle next time. Hopefully, taking our first castle back, and then our second castle back. We can't get our third one back because the Empire has that now. But maybe we can start making some progress into Sturgian territory, because I really want to wrap around this bend. That should give us a nice choke point with Varcheg. And this should be well-defended territory back here. So we'll get, what, another city and another castle? Plus, if we can hold these two, that's 2 cities and 2 castles. We can potentially take off the Sturgians and hold pretty well. Because our front line wouldn't be too far away from, like, our homeland. So I feel like it shouldn't be too difficult to defend these castles. But all of that, next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.